Going on, family? It's your boy Richie Rich coming to you again with another video. Uh, just want to say, once again, I like to just appreciate all the subscribers that chose to rock out with me on this journey. You know what I'm saying? I got a few things that I kind of wanted to cover. Uh, and I haven't been covering, and I haven't been you know, on YouTube as much. Um, but I plan on like I said, I'm gonna let everything, everything happen in its right perfect time. But with that being said, I kind of wanted to talk about some things that've been going on in the past past week, mainly on Antonio Brown, the little thing that's been going on with Antonio Brown. Um, what's his name? So it's two other. It's another basketball player and a football player. Well, anyway, the reason that I'm saying that is because all the things that people go through or whatever, and a lot of people, they tend to be like, okay, if I had this type of money, um, I can do this and I can do that. And then a lot of people will lead you to believe on the root of all evil is money is the root of all evil. Um, and I kind of wanted to talk up on that and kind of tie all that in. First of all, I don't believe that money is the root of all evil. Uh, it can't be the root of all evil. Money possibly cannot be the root of all evil at all. Uh, because money doesn't talk, money doesn't move, money moves things, money make things happen, but it's the person behind the money. See, money can't do anything. Money can only be money. Money is gonna be money, but it's the person that controls the money that makes those certain things happen. So it's not uh, so money is not the root of all evil. I believe it's the person's intentions that are evil. Um, so not having money. If you, I mean, just like anything, if you were like, if you couldn't manage money, if you can't manage $500, uh, you can't manage $5,000. You see, if you can't manage $5,000, you can't manage $50,000. You understand what I'm saying? So what we have to do as a people is start learning how to manage uh, what we have. We have to be thankful for what we have and learn to manage what we have. Because if you think about it, and they doing all the commercial, I remember a couple of commercials not too long. Well, back when I was growing up, when they were saying you can feed a child for 80 cents a day. For $1 a day, you can feed a whole family in some countries. So if you think about having $2,300 or you make $3,500 or 6,000, whatever you make, then we should be able to manage that and still have some to grow on. But just like anything, this is how we become the slave, because once you get that good paying job, now you said you wanted a good job, now the universe heard you, gave you a better position. Now when you got that new job, the influence of people said you needed a new car, said, but you probably already wanted a new car, so that's another bill, a higher bill plus insurance. So we make ourselves uh put ourselves more in debt, because now we are slave to paying not only our rent, to paying car notes and different things, like you want the cell phone, new iPhone or whatever, you got to pay your phone bill plus the high, plus for the phone. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time my bill was almost $400 a month. you know. So these are things that we become slaves to. We become a slave to the job, because now if you don't get that, you know, this is gonna be late. You ain't gonna be. It's gonna give you anxiety, because now you think somebody gonna talk about you if you don't have a new iPhone, if your kids don't have the new shoes. You know, we make ourselves slaves. I was kind of asking myself, how do we make ourselves slaves? How do we become slaves to this society and this machine? And I know from looking at myself, we become slaves because we add on bills when we get a little bit more money. We always say that we want extra money for this and extra money for that on a bigger scale. But when we start to receive the money, now, you never know how the money is going to come. You just receive the money. Once you know, the universe is going to give it to you. You're going to get it. But when we look at that, it's like, oh, because we're working. No, it's because you're not looking at it. We don't pay attention. And I failed to pay attention to it because I was so caught up in the moment. I was so caught up with going to work. I was so caught up with going to work out, trying to make time for myself, breathe, put on a good face at work, put on a good face with customers, still have to maintain and drive a heavy machinery, you know, and be mindful of my life as well as everybody else. So I was caught up in the moment, and then I still have to come home and make sure my household was in order. So I found myself doing this repeatedly. It was a cycle, and it was like a never-ending cycle. When is it going to end? But then as soon as I feel like I paid something down, boom, here comes the new iPhone. Here comes some new gadget or something new. And there we go again. There we go again. Then not only that, but here comes somebody's birthday, or here comes a holiday. And so these are ways that we enslave ourselves. You know, it's not because you have to understand, if a person can enslave your mind, then your body is done. Your body, you don't have to worry about your body. Nobody has to worry about the body if your mind is enslaved. See, the battlefield, when we talk about battlefield, the battlefield starts within your mind. So that's why I always say that we have to be mindful of things that we allow that to come into us. Things that we allow into our body, the things that we allow to influence our eyes, the things that we allow to influence our ears. You know, the words that we hear, see. The words that we listen to, and the images that we see. Eventually, you know, they once you put them in, they eventually come out. So that's why I always say we have to be mindful of those certain things, because that's where the battle is being taking place in your mind. And now if you become a slave to everything, because what society tell you is, you got one car, you need two. You know, you got two cars, you need two cars and a motorcycle. You got two cars, you need two cars, a motorcycle, and a boat. See, it never ends. See that, and that's just being a consumer. See, that's the slave mentality, because now you feel like, and you have to understand that they bring in psychiatrists, top of the field psychiatrists, to make commercials, and they know how to get into the subconscious mind to make a person unconsciously spin, impulsive spinning. You know, they know the little words to say, they know the little colors that trigger. Just like a bull is triggered by red, a person's spending habits is triggered. Your food habit is triggered. Your urge to do this is triggered by certain things. See, that's why you have to know yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's why if you know yourself, you know you can know how to better yet control yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to know who personally I was, because
because
I was
I
like,
was like,
why do
why
I
do I
feel
feel
a
a
certain way?
certain way?
Why am
Why
I
am I
attracted to
attracted to
certain
certain
things?
things?
Why
Why
won't I
won't I
settle
settle
for a
for a
certain
certain
amount?
amount?
And it's
And it's
and
and
that's
that's
another
another
thing that
thing that
started
started
me
me
to
to
finding out
finding
who
out
I
who I
was, what
was, what
made me
made me
tick,
tick,
who I
who I
am.
am.
You
You
see what I'm
see what I'm
saying?
saying?
And it
And it
led
led
all to
all to
all
all
different
different
places.
places.
So
So
with that
with
being
that being
said,
said,
we have
we
to be
have to be
mindful
mindful
that
that
it's
it's
not the
not the
money
money
that's
that's
evil
evil
person.
person.
Because if
Because
you
if
was a
you was a
book, just
book,
like
just like
people that
people
was
that was
going to
going to
school
school
and they
and
were
they were
picked on
picked
in
on in
school, they
school,
were
they were
bullied in
bullied in
school, and
school,
then
and
they
then they
grow up
grow
to
up
be
to
your
be your
senators, your
senator, your
judges,
judges,
the
the
police.
police.
Now
Now what they
now in
now in
return,
return,
what
what
they
they
do
do
is a
is a
change in the
change in the
guard.
guard.
You
You
understand what I'm
understand what I'm
saying?
saying?
They're gonna
They gonna
remember who
remember
you
who you
was, and
was,
then
and then
how
how
life
life
works.
works.
You're gonna
You gonna
come back
come back
around and
around
you're
and
gonna
you
see
gonna
that
see
very
that very
person.
person.
See, but
See,
now
but
the
now the
tables is
tables is
always gonna
always gonna
turn. You
turn.
see
You
what I'm
see?
saying? That's just because it revolves. It's in the here and now. You see what I'm saying? We're in the here and now. So yeah, it's not the money that's evil. It's the person. It's the person behind the money that's evil. So black people, we need to stop thinking and shouting that, oh, the money is evil and you trying to get money, oh, you evil, because it's not. You not evil. Money is not evil. Money don't even do nothing. Money is paper. It's you that's evil. Place the blame on in his right column. Categorize, put the right category. Put the right name by the right item. Stop throwing that item up in the air and looking for somebody else to take responsibility for it, because it's not the money that's evil, it's the person intention. Just like Antonio Brown. He was already kind of, you know what I'm saying? He was already, and then let's not forget he playing a dangerous game. If you think about your brain, if your brain, people can get knocked out. You think about a boxer, if your brain shift, lights out. So you just imagine year after year after year putting your body out there through excruciating pain and getting your head knocked over and this and this. Those helmets are not accident proof. They have something that's called CTE that's triggered by trauma in the brain, and it altered these players, and it altered their mind and their way of thinking. And let's not even forget about how they medicate. They get medicated because they get the best medicines. Being in the NFL what's his name, Davis? I think his name is Delonzo Davis. He played with he was on the same team as LeBron James. They say he was he was sleeping with LeBron James' mother, but he got caught up in an incident and what's that other player name that hung himself, uh that had that big contract or whatever. So money is gonna make you is just gonna give you access to do even more. If you wasn't good with money, you're not gonna be good with money, even if you had $200 million. You see what I'm saying? If you don't know how to manage money, and if you was a secret drug addict, you're gonna be an open drug addict. And you're gonna have the access to the best drugs. If you whatever you secretly do, you're gonna do that times 100, because you got the access, and then you have the money. You have the access to the best, and you have the money to pay for it. You understand what I'm saying? So, uh, do I feel kind of sorry for people like that? Kind of, sort. I do. I kind of do, because for one, a lot of people don't know any better, and if you don't have the right people around you to tell you, to guide you, um, yeah, it's gonna kind of be hard. But then at the end of the day, each individual is responsible for their own decision. So that's one thing that I
I
had to
had to
do in
do
my
in my
life,
life
is
is
I
I
had
had
to
to
stop
stop
placing the
placing the
blame.
blame.
You
You
understand?
understand?
That's how
That's
I
how I
started
started
moving on.
moving on.
Now,
Now,
once you
once you
stop
stop
placing
placing
I
I
had to
had to
stop
stop
placing the
placing the
blame,
blame
is
is
because
because
the
the
reason I
reason
had
I
to
had
do
to
that
do
is
that is
because I
because I
noticed that
noticed that
I
I
was
was
looking for
looking
an
for an
excuse
excuse to
to sit up
sit
and
up and
sit
sit
around.
around.
or I was looking for sympathy because I was looking to place the blame on somebody else. It was this person's fault. It was this. It was my mama's fault, my daddy's fault. It was not everybody else's fault but mine. I was the victim. You know, but once I started seeing that being like that, it held me back. Shit, I couldn't move forward because I was so stuck in on looking saying, oh, you hurt me and you did this and now I'll get back. You see how much time and energy that takes away from the day. See, I was been the type of person I couldn't worry about that. If you got that, you got that. But I'm not gonna sit here all day. I'm not gonna crawl spill milk. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna handle what needs to be handled, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna stress. So even though I think about it, I'm a heavy thinker, and in a lot of ways, I do think heavy about things, but I can't stress over nothing that I can't change. It's totally it is what it is. It's not it's nothing that I can do about it. If I had the power to change it, I would change it. Now we just have to be mindful of that. That's what I had to be mindful of. I had to stop making excuses and start making solutions to my own problems. I couldn't wait for somebody to save me. And that's what made me think about, well, why the preachers is telling us to wait on God? Why are they telling us to wait? And a lot of people may say, oh, what you saying is blasphemy. Well, no, what I'm saying is not blasphemy, because that brings me into this conversation. Now, people want to get all technical and real. How do we even know the Bible says? How do we know that the real scripture said what the Bible say? Who told them? Now, how you even know that whoever wrote the Bible wrote it? See, we can say a lot of things. We can see, because I'm just as supported as anybody else. Because guess what? They ain't found nobody from the Bible. They ain't found no bones from the Bible. But you forget that before the Bible, before the Garden of Eve, was dinosaurs in the Ice Age. So how can you find bones and things of that magnitude, but you don't find nothing else, but you skip and say nothing else, but just skip? Come on, let's be logical, let's be real. And then who made the words? Who made the words to write that? To write the Bible? Because if you look on the hieroglyphics, everything there was no language. It was only images, symbols. See, you have to understand that the words that are taught or almost new. They're a few thousand years old, but they not old as symbols and signs. And see, that's what the world unconsciously is still being ran on, through symbols and signs. You see? So, we just got to be mindful of who we are. Now, we know that the machine is the machine. I know that. I'm saying, know the rules of engagement. I feel that we got to go back and read the rules of this game. And if you're going to be in the game, because you already in the game, because you're alive, you might as well be the best player that you can be. That's all I'm simply saying. Stop waiting, stop placing the blame on somebody. Take your responsibility for your actions and your part and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving away your power. Stop giving away your energy to things that really don't have no effect on you, that really won't move your household, that really won't help you get to the next level. You see what I'm saying? Because if you cannot be the best you, I hate to say it, you're going to be a disservice to everybody, to anybody that come into your realm. You know, you really gonna be a disservice because you're not gonna be playing at your full potential. You know, you gonna always, and that's for the people who always make an excuse for, oh, this person hurt. Everybody been hurt. I don't want to hear that. You know, all these women out here. You know, I'm married, so you know. But the thing about a lot of women, oh, I've been hurt. Everybody been hurt. Everybody been lied to. You see what I'm saying? But why was you hurt? Because you allowed yourself to be hurt. You allowed that person to do whatever they did. Until you make up your own mind that you're tired of being tired is when you're gonna make a change. So at the end of the day, it's not nobody else, it's you. Take responsibility. And it's okay. Forgive yourself, because that's what I had to do. I had to look back at myself and look at the time that I wasted and the things that I complained about, and I really had to forgive myself. You see, you gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive yourself, because you can't say, well, damn, oh, I didn't do this. If I would have knew this, then I would have did this, because now you wallowing in your own self-pity. Now you throwing a pity party for yourself. You got to be mindful of those type of things. We got to be mindful of where we place our energy, because that energy that you putting out right there, kicking yourself in you can be putting that energy to bringing something forth. You know, it all starts within the mind, the vibration of the mind. You know, once that seed has been get so big, then it's gonna manifest into reality. But see, you got to put your energy in that. You got to put your energy in making it grow. You see what I'm saying? You gotta envision yourself doing. You gotta envision yourself, you know, bringing it to life. You know, instead of worrying about this person or this, they don't even know you. Them people don't know you. You know what I'm saying? They writing their books of life. You know, we all have our own story to tell. We have our own journey to tell. You know, I say this again. I was listening to a motivational speaker by the name of Les Brown, and he was saying, when you die, all your dreams that you didn't pursue will be standing at your bedside on the day that you die. And they will be asking you, why didn't you pursue me? Why didn't you move? So when you die and you don't pursue a dream, or when you kill your own dreams, you're not just killing yourself, you're killing that dream. That dream is a manifestation of something ready to happen. You know. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people would rather give they energy and they power away to going to to the next whatever. And it's okay. I understand. We all like to be entertained. I can't say that I don't like to be entertained. I can't say that, but because it's a balance. You can't. You know, I believe that it's a balance in between. Too much of anything will. You'll be overweight of it. You know, you gotta learn to take some of this, appreciate this, and take some of this, because it all helps you to grow at the end of the day. And everybody's different. Everybody's not gonna see everybody's not gonna see things the same. Everybody's not gonna grow the same. Everybody's not gonna appreciate things the same. Everybody's not gonna look at your journey the same. And until you get with those like-minded people, your dreams will be foreign to somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? But we just gotta be mindful of that. We really have to be mindful of where we allow our energy to go, and what we allow to wait, because it's only so many hours in a day. So many hours in a day. So if you waste your time, and I've been a victim of it. Seen something, and one day I was on Facebook looking at that all day. One time I was on it, and I was like, man, I gotta stop. I gotta cut that out. And I'm getting a little bit better, but that social media is something else, man. But Yeah, I just want to, just lay that on your paper, and just want to, just say, it's a sad thing, Kobe Bryant and his daughter just had a, they just said that they had a plane crash, and as sad as that may be, don't even get caught up in that, because you will put on that responsibility of having that pain. Now be mindful, and I'm not saying don't be mindful, and don't send a prayer out or whatever or however you do, but don't allow it to affect your day and affect your mood, and to take away from your household, you see, because that energy, that hurt, that pain, that energy that you putting out can really be used in your own household. I'm just saying, Kobe Bryant, and his, and I feel for them, and I feel for them, but don't even get caught up in all of that, this war thing, and the president voting and all that, and ADOS, and all this, man. you know focus on, I think that we should focus on self, getting ourselves more established, and getting ourselves built up in businesses, and walking into the businesses that we want to, create, and create your own job, create your own position. You know what I'm saying? You can't focus on that if you take the time out and stop focusing on Facebook and everything else. You can focus on creating something that's to sustain you and your family. But we just gotta put our focus in better places. Uh, so yeah, with that being said, man, I don't want to hold you guys up. Like, share, and subscribe. Um, yeah, man, leave a comment, man, and you know, hey, man. With that being said, man, I'm this your boy Richie Rich, and we out.